Good morning. Good morning. I am Marla Catherine. Why does my voice sound like that? I'm here in New York City. Why does my voice sound like this? That's strange. I'm here in New York City with my family, and no, I did not get a nose job. I just have one of those BR strips on. I'm here in New York City with my entire family, just here on vacation, and I went to the Glossier showroom here in New York. I picked up a few new products, and I thought it would be a lot of fun to film like a whole face of Glossier, kind of trying out some stuff and giving you guys my honest opinions on them. And this is also kind of like a one brand tutorial, makeup tutorial thingy majigger. I've never really done one of these, so first item of business. Okay. Oh, that hurts so bad. I don't even see anything on here. First up is the Glossier Super Glow Serum, and this has vitamin C and magnesium in it. And it's supposed to brighten and energize dull, tired skin. And you apply over clean face, and then you follow with moisturizer. It's super pretty packaging. Okay, I just got it in my mouth. Would not recommend. This is super liquidy, so when you squirt it, make sure you're ready to rub it in or it'll get in your mouth. Okay, that goes like super fast. And as you guys can see, I do not have perfect skin in any way, shape, or form. And I have combo skin, so it's like super oily in the T-zone, but then it can get super dry. So I know that like a lot of the complaints with Glossier is that it only caters to people with super dry skin, which I do agree with, because a lot of their products are oil based, I feel like, or they're just not good. They're not very compatible with oily skin. Hopefully I don't look like a grease ball by the end of the day. So school started for me 2 weeks ago actually, and I went to school the first week it started, but now I've been in New York, so I've missed the entire second week of school, and now I'm going to be missing the entire third week. So when I go back, there's going to be a lot of homework waiting for me with my name on it. Okay, so now that I've put on the serum, it says to follow with moisturizer, so I'm going in with the, I'm not even gonna say Glossier, I'm going in with their priming moisturizer, and this is what it looks like. I'm not qualified to film this video. This is what it looks like. I get really dry around my nose right here, but then I get super oily like right here. So it's kind of weird. I feel like that's all blended in. Now that that's in my skin, it feels pretty good. Hey guys, can you be a little bit more quiet? Be quiet, I'm filming, please. Where are you guys going? I'm gonna check this out. Also, I'm using my viewfinder as my mirror, so if that's why I'm looking up a lot and not necessarily at the camera, I apologize for that, but that's why. The moisturizer is now on my skin, and it feels pretty lightweight. Like, it doesn't feel like I have something on my skin. And on the back of the Glossier products, it has instructions, and sometimes it will say like follow up with the, so this priming moisturizer says to follow up with the sunscreen, and this is the Glossier Invisible Shield Daily Sunscreen, and it's SPF 35. I've already owned another bottle of this, and I used it up almost completely. I really do love this product, but I just always do 3 on my finger, and then I apply one right here, and then the middle one I dot down the center of my face, and then I rub it in. I like the way sunscreen smells just because it reminds me of like summertime, but it's not an overbearing smell, and I love this SPF because it's clear, it doesn't leave any white residue. I think it's important to like add that step into your makeup routine because your skin's important. Also, I got my nails done. Now that the prep is all done, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting on makeup. So this is the Glossier Stretch Concealer, and it's in the shade Medium. And this is actually my sister's. My sister bought this and I didn't, but I was like, wait, I wanna do a full face. So she's letting me borrow it, so thank you, Evelyn. I'm going in with my finger, and it's super, it almost looks not oily, but it's very wet almost. And then I'm just taking my finger and applying this right over my pimples, and I'm not blending it in yet. I'm just letting it sit there. Overall, the shade match is pretty good for me. Okay, so now that that's like sitting on my skin, I'm gonna go ahead and blend it in, and then I'll apply it underneath my eyes. It feels kind of greasy, and I don't know, I just feel like if you do have really oily skin, this is not gonna work very well for you. But it is super easy to blend out. It's covering most of my redness, but you can still like see the pimples. So it's definitely not a full coverage product, but knowing what Glossier is all about, like skin first, makeup second, I think that's their quote. Obviously, I wasn't expecting anything full coverage. I mean, a concealer is a concealer after all, and you want it to do something. I don't know if I would say this is like my all-time favorite concealer. It's definitely good for like covering up redness and stuff like that. I am getting ready for the day and I do normally apply bronzer, but the closest thing that Glossier has to bronzer is their cloud paint in the shade Dusk, I think. And I don't have that with me, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply just a little bit of bronzer. And this is just the Hoola Benefit bronzer. Did you know that you only move your bottom jaw? Your top one never moves. I found that out like a year ago. Blew my mind. And I was sitting there going like this for 5 minutes. Because I couldn't like fathom the fact that this jaw never moves. It's like connected to the rest of your skull. Also, I don't have like the complete set of products of Glossier. Like I don't have their Wowder or other stuff like that. So I will be using like a few non-Glossier products, but I'm mostly focusing on the Glossier products. So now that I've applied bronzer, I'm gonna go in with their cloud paint, and it looks like a paint tube. It's really cute. I've had this specific cloud paint for, I honestly think, almost a year, and it's still going strong because you really just need a little. So I just apply that onto the back of my hand, spread it out on the back of my hand, and then I smile and bring it up. So I definitely would recommend, if you're gonna get one of the Glossier products, I would get a cloud paint because they last you so long and the colors are very pretty. And yeah, so this is definitely a 10 out of 10 product. It just makes it look like you have like flush cheeks and like your grandma went like this. Or it makes it look like your crush walked by and you're blushing. So they should make a cloud paint or any like blush color and call it Crush, because like when your cheeks get flushed when your crush walks by. Does that make sense? Okay, no. And then I like to apply just a little bit of blush and put it right here. A little bit of warmth for my nose, and also it makes it look like you're a little sunburnt. And I think that can sometimes be cute. Okay, now moving on to the next step is brows, and I love eyebrows. I think they're fun. So obviously I'm gonna be using their Boy Brow, and I've used this before so many times, and this is my all-time favorite. I honestly would say this is my all-time favorite makeup product. It's just so good. It's so easy because you just put it on and then your eyebrows are done. This is what my eyebrows look like naturally, like no product, nothing on them. And the only time I pluck them is when my unibrow starts to grow in, because that's not cute. Before I apply Boy Brow, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some chapstick. I feel like it preps and it kind of thickens your eyebrows, and so I like to put that on before I put on. This is the Boy Brow, and if you've never seen it before, this is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna go in and I take it and I start in the middle because that's where the most product is, and then I brush outward like that. This is just a super good brow product if you don't have time to actually do your eyebrows, which is something like me because I wake up late for school every day, and that's it. Okay, so now that eyebrows are done, I also wait, maybe I didn't bring any of my lid stars. Maybe I shouldn't have filmed this video because I forgot so many products. The lid star, I have it in the shade Cub and Moon, and I use Cub. It's a rose gold color, and I use that color all the time. I love it so much. My legs are falling asleep. That's also a 10 out of 10 product. But since I don't have lid star, I'm just gonna go in and apply some Hoola bronzer. I've gotten most of the steps done. I just have a few more things to do. Next up is, I'm actually really excited for this. I purchased the Glossier Lash Slick. If you guys have watched any of my other makeup tutorials, you would know that I always use waterproof mascaras because I have naturally straight eyelashes. And this is what they look like. I haven't curled them. They're not very fluffy or curly. So I always use waterproof because it helps like maintain that curl throughout the day. That's why I had not purchased this Glossier mascara, because on the website it does not say it's waterproof. This is what the packaging looks like. I just opened up the bottle, but so you can see my nice pimples. But you can go in, I like to go in and start at the bottom, and then I just kind of wiggle my way up and blink a lot. I just do whatever's gonna look good. Honestly, I don't have a really routine. I don't like to apply too much mascara on the bottom eyelashes because I feel like it makes my eyes look small. Okay, so this is the completed makeup look. Very natural. You can still see like my skin does have some problematic areas, but the redness is overall covered up, and you can still see that my eyebrows are not drawn on and they're just more like gelled over. Overall, I would recommend Glossier. If you guys are going to purchase any products from Glossier, I'd recommend getting the cloud paint, the lash stick, and the Boy Brow. Definitely, those are my 3 favorites. Wait, I'm not done. Sorry, I forgot lipstick. But I got this lipstick, and this is what it looks like. Once again, it looks like the Boy Brow. This is their Generation G lipsticks, and this is in the shade Leo. It's a very pretty warm brown, and I got this lipstick a long time ago, and then I think I lost it. I could not find it. That's really sad. Rip in peace, Leo lipstick, but I have another one now. I'm not a big fan of like super dark or intense lipstick. I like something that's sheer and natural. this is before and this is after. It's just a very, very subtle difference. And that's just with one swipe. I'm gonna take this Panda Express napkin and I'm gonna blot my lips. I also love the Milky Jelly Cleanser by them. I didn't show it in this video, but it's really good for my skin. And I also love the Supers, which are these. I do use these a lot and I really, really love them. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and all that stuff. All that stuff. Also, look at my view. This is what I've been staring at. My hair is still a little wet, but I'm gonna go ahead and blow dry it and get dressed and all that stuff. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching, and yeah, that's it. Bye.
Baby, when you're